Hello everyone and welcome back to my video. We are RaceRoom today. Something quite different actually for the channel because I have never actually produced any RaceRoom material for this channel before. I think I've just been maybe a bit wary about buying the game. I'm not overly massive. I like buying games and not really adding like too much DLC to it, or basically wasting my money. But today I'm a BMW man, so to get to drive a BMW M4 on the Norisring, and that's what we're going to be looking at. It's a new DLC car which was released for RaceRoom a couple of days ago. You can buy this along with another couple of Porsches as well. Might get into that if I've got the money available. But yeah, this is going to be a 10-minute race around the Norisring. Just a little bit of information really. Norisring, German track that's used pretty much for DTM and has been used for years and years. It's an ex-World War II sort of, I don't know how you describe it actually. But in essence it's like a go-kart track, and it's pretty much just flat out. There's a couple of corners you'll see as we go along, but actually it's really fun. Now I started first. Probably need to adjust the difficulty setting here. You also notice there's to some extent a frame drop every so often. Normally it's around this corner here, the first corner, the hairpin. There tends to be a bit of a slowdown for some reason. That was even noticeable in the race, not just recording it. But yeah, so we're now currently running in 4th place, and effectively it's a grid full of BMW M4s. And so it's all relatively easy. Slipstreaming and stuff, yeah, you can see that we're going along and we're kind of relatively finding it easy to pass, but that's just because I gained a lot of track position on Lawrence there, as you can see. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with it too much, but the content I think I paid about €8 for, and that gave me the whole car pack for the BMW M4. So like you can buy the car for like I think about £3 or something, £3.50, or you can buy the whole set. So that comes with all the different liveries for about £8. And I thought I'd just buy the whole livery pack because it's just a lot nicer. And you know, is it worth it? At the moment, yes, it is. The car drives nicely, and there's a massive amount of grip. But the only thing I will say is I've only driven this, as you can see in this race, in AI mode, and RaceRoom doesn't exactly have the best experience when it comes to the AI. It just slightly lacks a bit. So I really need to sort of test it out on multiplayer, see how we go from there. But certainly on the whole, I've certainly got okay. There you can see by the AI that they just literally just ram you into the side for just no reason at all. It's a bit more than even touring car bashing. That pretty much would have probably put you out the race in the real world. It would have just knackered your steering or suspension. Get the braking ever so slightly wrong there, but yeah, we're just getting a bit squeezed now. So we're now down to 5th place. We've got Lawrence, Portier, Johnson, and Sean Dawn ahead of us. Just as well, the liveries don't all come, so it's not like, although it's a one-make race series, the liveries are all from all different forms. So some of them have got race numbers on them, others don't. Some of them have got race numbers with different sponsoring. So I don't really know if they are 100% accurate, i.e. these are the cars you actually see in real world, you know, or whether they're just made up liveries. I suspect it's likely to be the latter. We certainly haven't got the fastest lap at the moment. But we are running in 3rd, so we've got a yellow M4 ahead of us. Awful colour. I don't know why you'd have that colour on an M4. But anyway, I'd probably go with the. I do like the gold on the road going M4. I do like that. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but if anyone's out there that fancies buying me an M4, yeah, the gold would be quite nice. Right, so there you go. So the M4 got it completely sideways. We've got the momentum. We're going to pass him. That takes us up to second. As you come into the last corner, heavy braking into that. Let the car run out wide. And then we start another lap with just under 5 minutes to go. Because as I said, I don't use RaceRoom much, I decided to purchase the Norisring, and having been a big massive DTM fan in 93, 94 when Alfa Romeo were running, I did always love this circuit. I think it just always produced really close action, and that was the reason why I decided that I wanted to give this a go. And to be honest, maybe as I say, the AI can be a bit funny around here at times. Certainly this corner coming up here, this kink on the left, they always seem to get it a bit wrong. But other than that, as I say, it's a really good close circuit where you can have some, just really good, clean, fun racing. I'd imagine in multiplayer, not so much in AI because they kick the crap out of you basically. But as I say, I need to adjust the difficulty because I'm up to second. We are, let's have a look, 3.3 seconds behind Johnson in second, and we're absolutely, we're starting now. Now we've got a bit of clean air, we're really starting to just pull away from those behind, so we're now just over 2.5 seconds. I need to try and work out actually, maybe purchase some more GT4 cars just to sort of spice this up a bit. It's nice to have a one-make race series. I haven't tried the 2 series though, BMW 2 series. Maybe I should, might be my next purchase. We'll take a cutaway to some sort of replay action. Just goes to show, again, the frames per second are not, it's not the smoothest in the world. As you can see, there's ever so slight. I don't know if that's just because my computer just is not handling a massive grid, or whether it's just the replay of what we've got, and it's not, not the smoothest in the world. But then this game has never been out to be made as the best racing game in the world. But actually, for the money, given that it's actually free and all you're doing is just purchasing some DLC for it, that's where this game comes into its element, because you're not really going to lose anything. So yeah, but where are we at now? So we've kind of brought it down to 3 seconds from Johnson, or 2.8 maybe, and now you see we're nearly 7 seconds ahead of third as well. We've only got 2 minutes to go, so we're really going to have to get a bit of a hurry on now to catch Johnson ahead of us. I'm not actually sure how many cars we're going to be able to get on the grid as well. I need to see whether or not we can make this like a 50 car race. One thing to notice from the sounds again is that I hadn't really got the sound settings correct. There was a lot of ambient sounds when I was driving. You could hear air horns, crowd, that kind of thing. You just can't hear that when you're racing, so I've turned that down for any future use of the game and future videos, so it doesn't distract from the actual overall sound of the car. I do, great thing about this game is I do love like the squealing, is that the best word? The sort of the brakes, when you hit the brakes there's a sort of a screeching sound coming from them, which you do hear a lot in touring car, and something you kind of miss in other games. It's a nice little attention to detail. Bit of a frame rate drop there again, but we are only, this is pretty much going to be our last lap. We're not going to get Johnson. We've got it down to just under 2 seconds. We're chicane in it now, actually, because we're nearly 10 seconds ahead of third, fourth and fifth and so on. But coming into the last corner, no way we're going to get him. I mean, we've almost got it down to a second there, but yeah, it's not going to happen. So again, it's just a really short video to describe this, what I think is an excellent car to drive and purchase. And yeah, I'll leave you with that. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you all again very soon. See you later.